Everybody, and welcome to another episode of Hush Hush Taboo Talks with Shay and Juju. I'm Juju.
And I'm Shay.
And this episode, better late than never, but life happens.
Right.
Life gets in the way of shit, and shit gets in the way of life. Is Scorpio. We are doing Scorpio.
Yes, Scorpio, Zodiac sign. Shout out to the Scorpios.
Hey, I'm one of y'all in rising sign spirit.
I have a couple in my chart too that I just now found out about.
I can see that.
Yeah, just a couple. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Because the one we did was not the right one. The one that I saw.
Right.
Because of, whatever. But
Right.
I'm like, this has to be something else besides what that is. But yeah, Scorpio, y'all.
Yes.
Happy Scorpio season.
Yes.
Shout out to the Scorps. I don't know. Let's get into it. Still waters run deep is probably the phrase I get with Scorpio. And I was talking to a friend because I love Aretha Franklin, Bridge Over Troubled Water. And, well, I guess it's Simon and Garfunkel. But anyway, one of the lyrics is, still waters run deep. And I didn't know. I feel like I thought that meant several things. And then my friend was like, I just think it means... Oh, there's a lot where there's stillness on the outside. There's a lot rumbling underneath. Okay. And, a stoic exterior probably protects a really profound interior. And there's a lot going on in there. And I feel like that's Scorpio.
Okay.
A lot of the stereotypes is that they're abrasive. I just think they're really direct and they get to the heart and the truth of it. They're fixed signs and they're water signs, and water isn't necessarily a fixed element, so they're a conundrum anyway. In the best way, I mean that in the best way because I'm fixed as well. Like my sun is fixed, so just really penetrating and really deep. And I feel like they have really deep eyes. Like I feel like that's one of their characteristics. They have really deep, mesmerizing eyes. They're really engaging. They get to the soul of it, but in a water way.
In a watery way.
Yes.
For me, Scorpios, I've known a handful, I feel like, of Scorpios my whole life. I feel like only a handful. My father is a Scorpio. So he was always good to me, obviously. But I only knew a handful in friendships, I feel like. The ones that I've known, they were kind of mysterious. They have like a mysterious aura, if you will call it that. A mysterious aura, and like you said, it's kind of deep, a deeper level to them. I feel like they're very secretive, in a sense. Very secretive. I do know they're the sex demons of the sign, right?
I want to hear you more sharply.
Yeah, huh?
I want to hear you more sharply.
Okay.
Sorry. Go ahead, dear. Yes.
I do feel like...
I was so excited about rushing into Scorpio. It's intense, y'all. It's intense.
It is. It is intense.
Excuse me. Go ahead.
I do feel like they're the sex demon of the sign. A lot of people said that Scorpios are very sexual people, sexual beings.
Yes.
And they're like dominant. I knew a Scorpio female. Hey girl, if you're watching, I don't know. We lost contact. This was a long time ago. But I knew her. And she always gave off like a dominatrix presence about herself, which is not a bad thing. She was like very sexual. And I feel like another Scorpio woman I've met during the years she wasn't a friend, but she just came off as very sex appealing. Like she had a sex appeal about her, and it was not forced. It was kind of natural,
not overt, right, and not in your face too much. It's subtle, which is more powerful. I feel, or it can be. It's more mesmerizing.
It's more mesmerizing. They give a mysterious sexual being like attitude with them. And I feel like Sagittarius does too. They have like that natural sexual appeal to them. But Scorpios more. We're not in Sagittarius season yet, so let me calm down on that.
Right. But, almost. Better late than never, like I said. No, we're going to do Scorpio. We're absolutely doing it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, every sign has a body part that is its focal point.
What's Scorpio? Private parts?
Aries the crown and Pisces the foot. Yes. Scorpio is indeed the genitals.
I was just joking.
Oh,
I didn't know that
yes,
was...
they are.
They're the private part.
Yes, that means that it's...
Okay.
It's... as I understand it, it indicates like just the themes of their life. So Leo's the heart. So like we might in the back. So we might have back issues or heart issues, but we also have big hearts.
Gotcha.
So with the Scorpio, they might have genital related issues, but also that's one of their strengths.
Because they use it too much, probably.
I mean, hey.
I'm joking. I'm joking. Scorpio.
I know. I was going to say I've known one to, I've known a Scorpio to be almost asexual. And I'm like, did they get your birthday wrong? Okay, but you know what? There's different manifestations in every sign. And then, you know, the natal chart, we're just focused on sun signs, y'all.
Yeah.
We could do
moon signs too.
We could go into the rest of it.
You know,
I'm learning more about it every day.
A lot of people, because I was on my TikTok the other day, go follow me, Divashay888.
Amen.
I was on my TikTok and I was on live talking about zodiac signs. A lot of people do not know about moon sign, rising sign, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm a Leo rising, and they're like, what the heck is a rising? Now I'm confused. I'm all over the place. And somebody said this to me too when I was at a networking event. We were all talking about signs. You know, I'm huddled up when astrology conversation comes up.
Right.
So I'm in the conversation, and a guy comes up, and he's like, I'm a Pisces, and I'm like, oh well, what's your? Everybody's like, oh well, I'm a moon Pisces, and he's like, whoa, when you lost me.
Information overload.
He's like, you lost me there. Like, what's a moon sign? What's a rising? What's this? Now I'm confused. Now I don't know who I am. That was kind of funny because he made like it as a joke. But a lot of people don't know moon and rising. Maybe we should break that down a little bit more for them in an upcoming episode.
Absolutely. I'm still learning about it. So I'm learning on the job, and I'm happy to do that with y'all.
Yeah.
And I'm a nerd anyway, so this is right up my alley. And then there's deacons, and then there's, you know, the waxing, there's phases of the moon, there's solar return, and not to get too much into it because this is Scorpio, my bad, but we'll get into it later.
Yes. Also, Scorpios is about their dollar.
Yeah.
Like,
I think they're about their security, and that means right now
their dollar.
Yes, right.
Because
I'm sorry.
two of the most richest
it's
people
based,
on the rich people chart is a Scorpio, Oprah, and Diddy. I don't know if he's going by P Diddy now or Love. I don't know what he's going by now. But
wait,
Diddy
Oprah?
and Diddy's a Scorpio.
Diddy's a Scorpio. No, Oprah got my grandma's birthday. She Aquarius.
Oprah's not an Aquarius.
Yes.
But no, wait a minute.
Yes, she is.
Are you kidding me?
She got my
Hold on.
January something 29th. January 29th.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Are you? All this time I thought Oprah was a damn Scorpio.
She might have Scorpio in her chart. I could totally see her having it in
Who
the chart.
Who the hell did I thought was a Scorpio all
chart.
this time? Okay, well, ego my face.
It's okay. No, you look good.
For the second.
No, for the it looks good, so it doesn't matter what type.
Well, I thought she was a Scorpio, but I know Diddy. Come on now, Diddy has to be a Scorpio.
She might be a Scorpio.
I know I'm not
No,
crazy.
Diddy's a Scorpio.
Okay. Because I'm like, wait a minute, is it Oprah? I never knew she's
Aquarius. She's Aquarius. Her sun sign, anyway.
Okay.
I could see how you would see Scorpio energy.
I totally thought she was a Scorpio
chart.
for years. Oh my God! Like, where did I get that?
That's
from?
funny.
That's crazy. And now I can't see. I can't undo like see a Scorpio.
You can't see Aquarius at all, or any sign other than.
I can't see it.
That's so funny.
That's
girl,
amazing.
Oprah, she done given you another sign, child. You might have it in your elsewhere in your chart.
Maybe because
we gotta look that up.
She gives off Scorpio nature.
I could totally see that, like getting things done.
Yes. But Diddy, hello, businessman, all about
getting
his
things
money,
done.
get things done. He's about his business. You know, definitely pure head-on Scorpio. Jocelyn Cabaret.
Ooh.
She's a Scorpio.
Yes,
too.
she is.
And she gives off boss energy in an aggressive manner.
Yes.
But she still gives off, she's about her business, she's about her dollars. So that's just a couple of Scorpios that I know. I don't know a lot. I can Google some because I know you got some too.
Yeah, well, besides the ones I know, Julie Roberts, who is one of my favorites.
I never even knew she was a Scorpio.
Yes, honey, yes. I feel like that's so, like, I feel like that's at least her sun sign. There might be more Scorpio up in there.
Okay.
And then there's Winona Ryder. I'm pretty sure she's a Scorpio as well. And I love her too. I'm trying to think. I don't know any. I know them. I know some of them more personally. I just love that energy. I love it because it's so deep.
Yes.
And it gets right to the core. I think that the chakra that's associated with Scorpio is the sacral chakra, It's a sacral or root. It's one of the lower ones. And it has to do, like, again, it's by the genitals, so it has to do with sex. And security, I believe, and grounding. I'm learning about this too, y'all. So, you know, if you know otherwise, then y'all can comment.
Right.
But
and give us some messages on it too, because
yes.
I don't know much about it because I don't know a lot of Scorpios. So I'm looking up as I go, and they say that Scorpios do have a lot of passion, a lot of devotion, a lot of loyalty, also in their sign. And they have deep feelings, as you mentioned, like deep layers of feelings and emotions.
Yes.
Because they're water. And I always confuse Scorpios with Earth sign. I'm in my head.
That's interesting.
Because they give me an Earth sign way about them.
Because
they come
fixed,
off
maybe.
Maybe that's what it is.
So, Scorpio are fixed water. So I think that you got the earth element from the fixed energy, because I think that earth is overall a fixed energy.
Right.
Like air and fire are more erratic and sporadic and mutable.
Right.
Even though there are mutable earth signs as well.
Right.
But I think earth overall is a fixed element. You know, it's very solid. So me might have gotten it from that. Yeah.
So all right, so when you first meet a Scorpio, because you know more than me, because I don't know any of them right now, especially, like, what do you get from it? Like, what do you see from them, like, when you meet them? Because you know how you meet certain signs, you just know they're a certain sign. Like, I meet a Leo and I know they're a Leo. I meet an Aries and I know they're an Aries. I meet, like, a Sag and I know they're a Sag. So, like, what do you feel from them? Like, what do you feel off rip? It's
deep penetrating eyes, for sure. Like, deep intensity, I get an intense feeling from them. As an empath, I feel their energy more than I, like, can identify it, but they do have really deep penetrating eyes. Okay. And once I get, like, if I have a conversation with them, I can pretty much tell. I'm like, they seem like a Scorpio, because that's my rising. Okay. So the rising sign is like traditionally it's what you first see. It's like how you see someone, like there's characteristics to each rising sign, that you're a rising sign of. So I guess my eyes are deeper and more penetrating on face value. But then a sun sign Scorpio, you would see the deepness, you would see the depth more when you engage with them, like the more you engage with them. And then it's also like a spiritual, like, because it's their sun sign, so it's their identity or their ego. So it's like, it's kind of like the whole of the whole thing, like it kind of encapsulates it. And that's what you're looking through. But no, I get deep intensity and I get like straight to the point. I feel like they're the fire sign of water too. I feel like Scorpios are the most fiery of the water signs.
Okay, so
because there's Cancer,
Pisces.
and
I don't think so.
Who do you think is spicier than Scorpio?
Pisces are some feisty people.
That's funny.
To me, Pisces women and men are the most, like, they're not the most feistiest, but out of the water sign, I feel like they're the most feistiest.
Okay.
To me. Maybe because I don't know Scorpios that well.
Right.
But I met a lot of Pisces, and Pisces are feisty, like off rip. And I love Pisces. Like, I love Pisces women. I love Pisces. No, I don't like Pisces men, but I love Pisces women. Pisces women are really feisty, and men, and the men.
Yeah, it's also the last sign. It's the most psychic. So they're so intuitive that they're not grounded. But Scorpio, I feel like it's the middle one.
Gotcha.
It's the middle water sign.
So it gives you more.
It's more subtle. Scorpio's more subtle.
Okay,
I feel like Scorpio is a tamed fire that can get out of control, and Pisces is probably a forest fire. Off rip.
Forest fire.
You know, if that's what we're doing, then we're doing that. You know, those who are doing it.
Hilarious.
But yeah, no, I feel the Scorpio is more subtle though. I feel like it's deep, like still waters run deep. I really do feel it's like the ocean floor, which we don't even know shit about.
It's
like,
that deep.
We know more about the outer space than we do about the ocean floor. And, and what they call outer space knowledge is theoretical physics. It's theoretical physics. So it's not even hardcore, like absolute and defined.
Right.
Because life is changing. They don't even know the end of it. There's a multiverse and all that. So
Right.
That's how deep Scorpio is.
Right.
Like we know
It's
more
deep
about
levels.
that which we don't know anything than we
Right.
know about the ocean floor.
Right.
Of Earth.
Right.
And I feel like that's Scorpio energy. Like no matter how much you know, you might not know everything about them in one lifetime. Very deep and intense energy, and I love it. I love it.
I can see that. I can see that now you're speaking of it, because I like, to me, they're secretive, and secretive to you when you look at them is like more deeper levels from the surface. I haven't gotten that deep because I don't know anyone that's Scorpio except my father, and my father has always been like, good to me or whatever. So
Right.
I can't, like, on a friendship level or relationship level, I can't really base it off of that, because he's just been like, my dad, whatever.
That's a real specific relationship.
Right.
Right.
And I don't really think you can, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how to explain it, but I just don't have that much experience with them to say that.
And you might come across one and not know that you've encountered them until you know.
That's true.
Or you know what I mean? Because
That's
it's
true.
not like Leo, like, here I am, hi all. I'm Leo, of course.
Right.
You can kind of see it, but
Yeah.
even though my rising is which is what you see is Scorpio, I have so much Leo otherwise that it comes through. But I feel like Scorpio is something that is more subtle, and you get into it, and it's
Deeper and deeper, like an
deep
onion.
sea. Yes, ma'am. So I'm just I'm in awe of us Scorpios, y'all Scorpios. Y'all get shit done and y'all intense. I want to point out some of the ones that we all might know, most of us know. Some of the Scorpios that most of us know. Leo DiCaprio.
Oh, I always thought he was an Aquarius.
Great. See? You
the
got
heck?
that energy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Same. Oh, you thought that he was Aquarius and that Oprah
Was
was
a Scorpio.
That's funny.
That's funny.
There might be similarities you see in between them
Right.
that you connect. Drake.
Okay, I can see
Katy
that.
Perry,
Yeah.
everyone getting things done.
Right.
Anne Hathaway, Ryan Gosling, Gabrielle Union.
Oh, no. Gabrielle Union, no.
Whoops. Okay, we
was a bitch,
let's
but keep going.
listen. Hey, abrasiveness is one of the is definitely a trait.
Okay.
She's right. Whoopi Goldberg, who actually shout out to her. It was her birthday
like
a few
Whoopi
days
Goldberg.
ago.
Okay.
Awesome artist, and I like it. Listen, Ghost and Sister Act 2 and Sister
I
Act
love
1.
all of the Sister
I just in all of her career really, but
And
like
The Color Purple.
particularly
The Color
those.
Purple is
Oh
like
my
my
goodness, The Color-
favorite movie. Hello.
Killed it.
Come on.
Very young too. Winona Ryder, as I said.
Oh, Willow Smith.
Willow
I
Smith.
like Willow Smith.
Bill Gaines.
Sierra.
Sierra. I love
like how you
Sierra. Yeah, well, that's another show. Demi Moore, who's
Okay.
awesome. Tracy Ellis Ross, I love her. Frank Ocean.
Nice. All right. So there's a lot
So
of
y'all are-
Scorpios that get to the bag and get
Yeah.
to the business and about y'all business. I like that.
With deep eye. Demi Moore does have those Scorpio eyes.
Okay.
You notice like all of them are like have penetrating eyes.
Beady eyes.
Ooh, not
Wait.
beady.
Wait, I'm talking about Diddy. Diddy got them.
Oh,
he don't got
yeah.
them beady eyes.
Diddy diddy eyes. Diddy diddy eyes.
Beady.
That should be a song.
Diddy diddy.
Diddy diddy eyes. Hey, Harlem on the rise.
Yo,
I was like,
I like
no,
that though.
I
I
get
like that though.
I don't own the copyrights
I
to
like-
that song.
stop.
Okay. Don't let me start singing.
Oh,
but yes,
Lord.
thank y'all.
Thank you
Listen.
so much for joining us today on another astrology episode of Scorpio.
Yes.
And stay tuned for Sagittarius is next.
Sag is next for
I have a lot to
her.
say about Sagittarius.
Girl, you said stuff about Sag in the previous episodes. we already know how you
Y'all
feel.
already know
You just go.
how
Yeah,
a
that might
sister
have to be
feel.
a longer
Okay, that
session.
might have to be
I love
45
it.
minutes to an hour.
I can't. The part one of Sag
one.
will be occurring closer to Sag.
Nah, I ain't even
Day.
gonna give him that much energy.
I can't.
Goodbye.
You're so fun.
Who's next? Who's next sign?
Oh no, not the cackle. You hit some octaves.
Right.
All right, y'all. Tune in
Thank
to
you.
next episode, though.
Yes.
It will not be an astrological episode. It'll be something else. So stay tuned.
Stay
it's a
tuned.
mystery, not unlike Scorpio.
Yes.
So stay tuned. And thank you, Scorpios. Thank you, everybody.
Yes. And don't forget to follow us on our Instagram.
Yes.
Hush, hush.
Hush _podcast.
Thank you.